Hello everybody and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria and we've got your weekly reading for you guys. This is covering May 20th through the 26th of 2024. Happy birthday to Gemini. We are at the start of Gemini season here, so you might find that things start to speed up in your life a little bit. And this can bring about some great conversations or maybe a little bit of clarity in your thinking. This week does promise to bring some abundance and positivity and maybe some joy or changes to our lives. We do have a full moon in the sign of Sagittarius on the 23rd. So we're going to start to feel this full moon energy right from the beginning of the week, right from the get-go, all the way through to the end of your reading, right? We do feel full moons about 3 days before, about 3 days after the actual main event. This particular full moon is in the sign of Sagittarius. It's at 2 degrees. 2 degrees is a Taurus degree. It is also a money degree. So money and resources and food and indulgences, and also the things that we find beautiful, the things that bring us pleasure. So we do have an influence of Venus and Jupiter and Neptune all happening at the time of this full moon as well. So this can be an opportunity to bring your dreams into reality. Jupiter, of course, likes to expand things, bring us abundance, or just bring us something. And Venus, of course, does bring love and beauty and all this kind of stuff into our world. So it does bring a wonderful flavor to this particular lunation. Have a look at the full moon in Sagittarius readings that I've done for you. Check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. But you may want to throw Venus in there as well, since we do have that planet at play in a very positive aspect at this moon. So you'll get some ideas of where this lunation may be bringing you some benefit or helping you to create some change. But let's get right into your reading, guys. I've got 3 decks out here on the board. So you can choose your own deck, right? Each one will carry a slightly different message for you. Okay, so maybe you're drawn to the back of the deck. You might be drawn to the crystal on it, or maybe just the number 1, 2, or 3. But we do have deck number 1 over here, which is the Muse Tarot, and we've got a beautiful moonstone on there. We've got the Akashic Tarot in the middle, and we've got my lovely, can you see the colors in that labradorite on there? Absolutely stunning. The camera doesn't do it any justice. So number 2 is the Akashic Tarot with the labradorite on there, and deck number 3 is the Light Seers Tarot, and we've got a black lace obsidian on that one as well. So connect with your intuition, take a moment, choose your deck. We're going to put all the timestamps in the description box and the comment section down below, so they're easy for you guys to find. Let me know which deck you chose. Did it speak to you in some way, or did you just maybe like the deck? Because they are beautiful. And don't be afraid to say hello as well. If you do enjoy your reading, please do take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Sharing is caring. The more interaction you have with my video, the more that it does get seen. It keeps that algorithm happy, right? Interaction and people enjoying the video. So I thank you guys for all of that, but we're going to get right into it. We're going to start with deck number 1, the Muse Tarot, and the rest will be linked down below. Hello, those of you who chose deck number 1. We've got the Muse Tarot out here for you. We're going to start you off with an oracle card for your week, and this is from the Quantum Oracle. So I love this particular deck, and it always brings some very wonderful, interesting messages forward. So let's have a look and see where we're going to start off with you guys. We have a creative endeavor. Okay, so we have an events card. So you might be attending some event this week, or you could get an invitation to go somewhere. This might be something that brings some creativity. So this can be maybe you go and see an art show or something like that, or you go and see a movie, right? That's creative. Here you could be attending some sort of recital, maybe it's something for your children. All right, but this does also bring about some flavor of creativity here for you. So maybe you're finding new sources of inspiration this week. Maybe you're feeling like you want to try and make a little bit more space in your world to do the things that make you happy, to do the things that bring you pleasure and joy. And maybe it's writing, maybe it's some art, maybe it's a musical instrument, or whatever it happens to be for you. Maybe doing some, digital artwork or something like that, right? So something that just brings you that little burst of pleasure that you might be finding a little bit more time for. But this can also represent that there may be a situation that's unfolding for your week, and instead of maybe looking at things very logically, try and take a little bit more of a creative approach to something, right? So you might need to do a little bit of outside the box kind of thinking this week, right? As much as that saying has gotten a little old, right? It's gotten a little stale. But sometimes we do need to kind of, escape those confines, escape those boundaries, and stop thinking so logically and throw like a little bit of a creative twist on something. We can certainly make some improvements, and sometimes we can figure something out a little bit better for ourselves as well. We have the Six of Voices coming out here for you first, and the Three of Voices, the Nine of Materials, thank goodness. We also have the Devil, and we have the Ace of Materials coming out here for you guys as well. So, interesting. There could be something that you're obsessing over, or something that's kind of like weighing you down a little bit. At the back of the deck, we've got the Seven of Emotions. So the Seven of Emotions is the Seven of Cups card, right? And this can bring about an energy of procrastination. It's one when we have the Seven Emotions, we may have some choices to make. We may have some things that we want to do. Maybe we're feeling a little bit overwhelmed or confused, and that also does sometimes bring about a little bit of fear. So maybe there's something that you want to do, you want to change, you want to start, you want an end, right? And there's maybe like a whole bunch of different ways you can go about it, or there's a bunch of different ways that you can get started. And in this, it's like, I've got so many options that I just don't know what to do. I don't know where to start. And so there is this feeling of confusion, right? This also can be something that you're imagining, right? You're fantasizing about, right? And in this energy, very interesting that we've got this particular card coming up, because we do have Neptune at play in the sign of Pisces this week. And, the thing is that there's an opportunity here for you to figure out, what is my dream? What is my goal? If I was to make something in my life better, what would it be? But we've got to be willing to face our fears. We can turn our dreams into reality, but we've got to be making some decisions and thinking clearly. And I think there is, for some of you, you're feeling like you need to take a new approach at something. You're feeling like you're ready to start something new, take something up to the next level. But unfortunately, we do have this bad boy right here for you guys, and this is in your thoughts. All right, your thoughts position. And the Devil card does play on our fears, right? So you might feel a little bit afraid of doing something. Now we've got Voices energy coming out here, and Voices is Swords. Swords is all about our thoughts and our communication. And with the Three of Voices, this is like disappointment or heartache or something that's otherwise causing us a little bit of grief. And so in this energy, it's like, I really want something new. We've got Ace of Materials, okay? Something I've been dreaming about, fantasizing about, but something that's like, something's holding me back. Whenever we do get the Devil card out in your reading, boundaries and perspective is always necessary. So part of this energy here is to take a step back. Have a look. What is holding me back from creating my dreams? What is holding me back from making change? What is, what is preventing me from making a choice, right? And how do I get around that? How do I navigate around that, right? Because the Devil ties us up in strings, right? Has control over our thoughts, right? So something preying on your mind here this week, but you do have an ability to break through, right? But we've got to face the truth, face reality, right? And we've got to be really honest with ourselves as well. All right. Now, the devil card can also be something preying on your mind. Maybe you feel as though there's some things working against you this week. All right. But from the rest of your cards here, I feel like things are going to take a shift for you guys in a good way, in a nice positive way here. All right, things are going to work out for you because we do have a 9 of materials coming in here. So this can be really positive for you. We also have the Ace of materials. So this can be about breaking free. This can be about detaching from like obsessions kind of energy, because the devil card can bring about obsessions as well. But beware temptation this week, hey guys, okay? Because this here is like, if you're trying to make some positive choices in your life, maybe you're trying to make some positive change, maybe you're, I've got to get to the gym, or I've got to make some more time for self-care, or I need to make better eating habits, eating choices, this kind of thing. The devil card does represent a little bit of temptation, right? So it's like, I need to eat a salad today, and those French fries are like, whoa, right? They smell so good, right? And, of course, French fries probably do smell way better than any salad that you could probably have in front of you. So this is like something is tempting you, and so you really do need to keep your wits about you and make better choices. 7 of emotions, right? Make the best choice for yourself, all right? Because this can bring about some procrastination, and it can bring about, maybe the potential for some bad choices. So, and if you do make some bad choices, right, or if you do something or say something this week that you're not necessarily proud of, right, remember you always have a chance to do better tomorrow. So don't beat yourself up. That devil card in your thoughts position there can be about beating yourself up for something there as well. But it can be very much a focus, an obsession, if you will, on your material things, right? So it's like, maybe you're very focused on your money this week, all right, especially with the Ace of materials and the 9 of materials, okay? You're very focused on your money this week, so you could have some money issues that come up, or that have been coming up. It can be just within yourself. It can be with a partner. It can be something in your workplace that's a little bit not too pleasant this week, especially with that devil card, right? Something's maybe making you feel guilty, or, maybe someone's not playing nice in the sandbox, and you're like, okay, can we get past this? Can we figure this thing out? Or is it time for me to make some sort of change? Right? So a whole bunch of wild and crazy stuff can go along with that devil in your thoughts. Okay, so we need to break free of that. Remember, whenever we do get the devil card here, that this does speak to our shadow side first and foremost. Can it speak to negative or toxic people or situations that have maybe gotten in our brain? What's living rent free in your head, right? Remember, when we have the devil card, we always have the power to take back control, to change our thoughts, and to make something better, right? We're only tied up by strings. Our hands are free, and we can really release those shackles of negativity, all right? But I do feel that you got a little bit of a breakthrough coming here as well, because we do have the 6 of voices, which is the 6 of swords, which is about things being troublesome, things being difficult, someone taking your power away, right? The devil card can be feeling powerless in something, but the 6 of voices has you moving forward, has you finding peace, or has you finding a better way to do something that you feel good about, rather than something that you feel guilty about, or feel negative about, or feel shame about, right? So this is about resolving issues, moving forward. It's also a big reminder here with the 6 of voices that you could be going through something right now, and you're either experiencing something this week, or you're gaining a little bit of wisdom about something that has happened from your past. And this has been some sort of life lesson that has been going on. And we do have these rites of passage that we do need to go through. So maybe you're working on a project, 9 of materials, right? This can be, because this is a very independent success, abundance, right? Getting to the finish line, all of these things. And sometimes to get to where we want to go, 9 of materials, sometimes we're in for a bumpy ride. Sometimes we need to experience a challenge or difficulty so that we can can work past it, learn something from it, and come out a lot wiser and more experienced than when we went in. And so sometimes we do kind of hit these little bit of bumps in a road. We do hit this turbulence, so to speak, right? But the Six of Voices does speak to finding a peaceful resolution and moving past something. All right. And with the Three of Voices here, something that is difficult, something that's causing you sadness, something that you're beating yourself up for, or something lingering that is ready to be cleared. But the Nine of Materials shows that you can achieve whatever you set out to achieve. Like, this is an energy of success. This is an energy of I've gotten everything that I want. This is also, one of abundance. Maybe you get a gift, right? But this is like an energy of I'm going to take care of myself, right? Because when we have the Nine of Materials, the Nine of Pentacles energy, we do treat ourselves to something. We practice some self-love, self-care, or we buy ourselves Ace of Materials, that thing that we really want, right? So it's like we're doing something special typically for ourselves, but it could be for other people, right? So that Nine of Materials is where we reward ourselves for the hard work that we've done, or we jump for joy and we rejoice that we've gotten to the finish line, or that we've made a good decision, right? Or that we've maybe made a bad decision, right? Devil card, Three of Voices, you're beating yourself up. It's like, oh, I was doing so well, making progress, the Six of Voices, and now, oh God, now I've made a bad choice. But this is us here, Nine of Materials, getting back on track and feeling good again about our choices and about our decisions. But it may all hinge on taking a new approach or on doing something a little bit different. The Ace of Materials is here, and this is what's holding you up. This is what's carrying you through for your week. This is the underlying foundation, okay, and your feelings. And the Ace of Materials is beautiful, right? This is about a gift. This is about a new beginning, a new chapter. This can be, maybe you're manifesting something into your world, right? Something that you really wanted. Be aware of like obsession energy. We don't want to, push something away. We want to be open and receptive, right? But with the Ace of Materials, you could be feeling like you're getting a gift, that you want to try something new or different, that maybe you want a new job, or you're trying to make better choices with your resources, with your money, or with your with your diet and your daily habits, that kind of thing, right? That can creep in there for you as well. But it is a new, fresh energy. It's like out with the old and in with the new, all right? And we're replacing something with something better. Now, with the Ace of Materials, you could have your spidey senses going off here as well, because this can bring you a gift. It can bring you an invitation, an opportunity. It can bring you an open door to make more money, right? Ace of Materials, maybe you're feeling like you need a new job. So Nine of Materials, you can make some more money and live your best life, right? Live in the lap of luxury, whatever that looks like to you. But sometimes, Devil card, we need to face our fears. How do I move forward? I feel like there's nothing there for me, but I know that I want something new, but I'm afraid to move forward, but I really want this thing. And so in this energy, you could be potentially making an important decision this week, or you could be finding that thing that unlocks that door that can take you to where you want to go. But you could get a gift, you could get some money, you could get a windfall sometimes with the Ace of Materials, but it's also an energy of feeling lucky. So you could have a little luck on your side, and hello, full moon in Sagittarius can bring you that luck. So whatever is preying on your mind here with the Devil, know that you can move forward, but be aware of that. Be aware of your thoughts, all right? And especially if you're on any kind of manifestation journey, we do find ourselves down in a rut sometimes. We do start to think negatively, like this isn't working out for me. This is malarkey, right? It's just, this is BS, right? This doesn't work. And of course, we know what energy we put out there is what flows back. So if you are thinking that this doesn't work, then it won't. Very simple, right? You put out the negative and you're not going to get back what it is that you're looking for. So maybe you're shifting perspectives in that way this week as well. I'll leave that there for you guys. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you get a little bit of luck on your side with that Ace of Materials. But I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. We'll move on now to deck number 2. Hello, those of you who chose deck number 2. We've got the Akashic Tarot here for you guys, but we're going to start out with an oracle card for you. This is from the Quantum Oracle, and let's see what message is coming out for you guys for your week ahead. And we have travel. So we've got an event card coming up here. So some of you get ready, pack your bags. You are going somewhere. Now, of course, the travel card can be taken very literally. All right. You might get an invitation. You might get an opportunity to go on a little bit of a trip. And with the travel card, this can come about as a little bit of a surprise. All right. So maybe you get a phone call from a friend, and they're like, you know what, we're all going to go camping this weekend, or we're going to hop in the car and go on a road trip, or we're going to go to Mexico, right? Whatever it happens to be, something that requires you to pack a bag and say yes to the invitation. Okay, it can be something very exciting for you. This can be where your significant other all of a sudden comes up out of the blue and says, I'm going to whisk you away on a romantic getaway for the weekend, or maybe one of your kids has like a sporting event or something, and you're like, okay, well, I guess we're gonna go for the weekend, right? Maybe you have to travel to get there. So it can be something fun, something exciting. Maybe it's travel for work. All right. If you're looking for a new job, maybe you find one where you may need to do some commuting, or maybe that involves travel of some kind, right? So even if it's like a traveling salesman, or maybe you do have to go and visit different offices as part of that job, right? So it can be something very very interesting there for you guys. But it can be a significant event. And of course, we do have with the Jupiter, Sagittarian, ruled by Jupiter, okay, with the full moon that's coming in, this can be bringing you something. So you might get quite the pleasant surprise opening up there. If you are traveling this week, bon voyage and have fun. Maybe you're making some longer term travel plans here as well. But travel is about moving forward. It's about packing up the things that you need and leaving behind the things that you don't. And we're getting ready to open a door, and we're getting ready to go on a journey. So perhaps there's some changes that you've been making in your life, and now is when those pieces are all starting to fall together. Maybe you feel in some cases like you're leaving something behind. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more positive and that you're opening a door to walk towards something, right? Whatever it is, there could be some forward movement and momentum that is coming in there for you. And it can take you either to paths, places unknown, or somewhere that you have always longed to be. So it can be quite exciting. We have the 7 of Keys coming out here for you guys first, and this is about the ascent, the climb, rising to the top, conquering your mountain. So if you've been feeling as though you've been blocked, or you've had some struggles, you've had some obstacles, there've been some things that you've been trying to overcome, the ascent shows that through your own hard work, dedication, your focus, and your drive, determination, your ambition, you will get to where you want to go. For some of you, you do have some success this week with this particular card, especially if maybe 7 is your lucky number. This can come in for you guys here. But this is about celebrating all of your triumphs, all of your successes in your life, being thankful and grateful for everything in your life, including all of those challenges. Why? Because you're here. You're older, you're wiser, you're more knowledgeable, you're more experienced, and yes, you have come out on top. Maybe you don't feel like you're exactly where you want to be right now, but give thanks for the things that you have learned from and for those challenges that you have faced, because they do build you. It's the building blocks of life, right? We do need to go through challenges in order to build a strong, solid foundation. So, but you could be really resolving something this week, or you could be feeling as though you're king of the world and you're on top of that mountain. You're like, I can do anything, right? So super positive energy there for you. We have the Muse coming here also. Card number 15 out of this deck is the Muse. And this brings about some very interesting energy. It's right in about the middle of your week. So this is landing right about that full moon. And this brings you something beautiful into your life. Now, we could be focusing on the things that do enhance our environment and make us feel like we're in the lap of luxury. So this can be an energy where maybe you feel like you want to redecorate your house, or maybe you do want to bring in flowers, right, to just spruce up your dining room table, that kind of thing. You could be getting flowers, right? Maybe you're getting a gift of some kind. But the Muse is a little bit of a Venus kind of energy, right? Bringing in creativity, a sense of inspiration. You can get gifts at this time with this, but you could be feeling a little bit more creative. You could also be feeling some love in the air with this energy as well. And whether it's love from another person, maybe some of you are meeting someone new, because this full moon can bring surprises, right? And if you are single looking for love, yes, this can be new love, just like totally out of the blue, shock to the system. So that can be there for you guys as well. But it's also about self-love, right? Loving yourself, doing something nice for yourself, right? And when we feel good, we look good, right? It's that beauty that radiates from within, and we project that outwardly. And, we just feel good. We feel beautiful. We feel alive. We feel refreshed. So take some time this week to take care and nurture yourself. And especially if you've been working on some issues, or you've been feeling as though things have been challenging or difficult, right? The Muse brings in fresh inspiration, that creativity, your imagination, but also the love and the resources that you need. Maybe you're feeling inspired, and you can, by your own energy of creation, you can make your own resources out of something, right? Get a little bit inventive in this energy, but ultimately take care of yourself and do something nice for yourself, and give yourself that big old pat on the back. We have the King of Roses here as well. I love the King of Roses. Number one, the King of Roses can bring some creativity, right, into your world. This can also be one of feeling really good, right? As far as your energy goes, the kings master things. The kings are experts at things. The kings have a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience, and have gone through their ups and downs. And it's like, now I feel like I'm the king of the world again, right? So it's a very great energy of confidence coming in here. It's also one of taking charge, taking the lead, doing the things that you love, doing the things that excite you, creating something wonderful out of your life, and knowing that life may try and beat you up sometimes, but it will never knock you down, right? So it's a wonderful energy. So I do feel there's like a big shift in here for you guys this week, and you could just be feeling a love in the air. You can be feeling more creative. Maybe you're feeling as though it's a gentler, more abundant, more positive and optimistic week for you in this week ahead. So this is beautiful energy. In this particular deck, the Muse card here would be similar to one of your major arcana, right? So it's the big energy, okay? These, the King of Roses and the Ascent, those are the minor energies in there. So we're really focused on this center card, which is love and beauty, creation, inspiration, using your imagination, all these pleasant things, right? The things that give us pleasure and joy. Now, the King of Roses as well can be a person in your life, and he is heading towards the Muse. So this can be new love walking into your life. You could be meeting a new friend, a new business partner. This is where maybe your significant other brings you something. Maybe they bring you roses. Maybe they bring you an offer of travel, a weekend getaway. Maybe they cook you a romantic dinner. Maybe they bring you the gift of time, right? That is always great, right? It's like, I'm going to look after your kids. You go out with your girlfriends and have a good time, right? You go, I'll look after the housework, right? You go out with your buddies and watch football and drink beer, that kind of thing, right? So you could have someone that you already know and care about do some sort of nice gesture for you guys this week. So this can be very pleasant. This can be someone that maybe gives you some inspiration as well. We can sometimes get inspiration from people, and so this person can play a key role in that as well. So a very positive person that can play a role in your week. We have Add Some here, card 22, and this is the blessings headed your way this week. Now, I love this energy. And some of you might not necessarily be familiar with it, just because it's a different kind of deck. But this can bring you money, messages, stability, security, maybe some choices, some options in your life. Card 22, number 122 is the Master Builder number, reminding you, okay, message from spirits here, reminding you that you have all the wisdom, knowledge, experience that you need, that you've gathered from this lifetime and past lifetimes to make the right choices for yourself. So don't doubt yourself. Trust your instincts, trust your inner wisdom, trust your intuition to make the right choices for you. You could really be getting a gift of some kind as we go through your week, because 22, it is now card number 2, and this can bring balance and harmony. So maybe get an opportunity to have a little bit more balance in your life, right? Instead of a long, tough slog with your ascent, right? Now we find the balance, and it's like, yes, I'm working hard, but I'm also playing hard here, right? So we can find a little bit more balance in your life. But this Sagittarian full moon that we've got is at 2 degrees, and we've got card 22 right here. And this is a Taurus degree. This is about money and resources, finances. This can also be with the Venus energy. Venus rules Taurus, and this can be about love, surprises, and all these kinds of things. You could also have some nice messages that come in here. They can be from a person or they can be from spirit. But ultimately, we have the word add some. Now, what does that mean? It's a word that can actually mean a whole bunch of different things. It can be a word that can help connect you with spirit. And it's a great time, we're going to full moon. It's a great time in this week to take a step back, to find some quiet time for yourself, and to do a little bit of meditation. Watch out for repeating numbers this week, especially the 2s, right? Maybe you're seeing repeating 2s on the clock or on your receipts or on, in an email or wherever it happens to be, right? 2s may play a key role for your week, but there's messages that are here for you. So add some is a word that has many meanings, many uses. We can use it to connect with spirit and say, add some, I am here, right? We can use this word to say things like that before we tackle a big project or an endeavor, right? Add some, I am here. What it does is it brings us center and it brings us focus, right? We can also, use it as a declaration of, knowing and trusting that our wishes, our dreams, our goals are being met, right? Remember, we do have this energy of bringing us something this week. So you can say, add some, I arrive. So look up the word add some. It may have some resonance for you. If not, don't worry about it. Okay. But it is one where it's like a set determination, right? Of connecting with spirit or of, making a decision that I'm going to conquer this goal, right? It's like giving us a little bit of extra focus, right? And it also brings us into an element of trust, right? So look that up, but ultimately there's some message, some guidance, and maybe some fresh sources of inspiration coming in here, balance and harmony, but also a little bit of inner guidance is going to help you on your journey. We have your advice from spirit. We've got the 5 of keys, wishes fulfilled, trust that something is coming your way this week. Something is fulfilling for you this week. Something that you want, something that's going to make you happy, something that's going to put a smile on your face. It could be something you do, it could be something that someone brings you, but spirit ultimately wants you to know that you have the key to unlock the door that fulfills all of your wishes and your goals and your dreams. Sometimes we need to set some goals, and then we need to set on a path, right? With the Ascent card, and we need to trust in the journey no matter how challenging or difficult it may be, and we need to trust that we will eventually get what we want or get to where we want to get to. But whatever your situation is, there's doors opening for you. It's a time of plenty, it's a time of abundance, it's a time when some sort of goal is being met or some happy, fortunate event may happen for you throughout your week. And give thanks, Okay, be grateful for all of the little things. Some of you might be getting some little things, all these little things falling into place at the right time. But also remember to give thanks and live in an energy of gratitude, even if what you are wishing for has not quite arrived yet. And trust that it will. Add some. I am here. Add some. Think my wishes are fulfilled, right? And really connect with that energy, because I think there's a little bit of magic in the air for you guys. I'm going to leave all that there. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please like, share, subscribe. I thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, magical week. Whatever you do get, if you do get some sort of surprise and whatever, let me know what that is, because I think for somebody out here, something very, very wonderful for you guys. All right. But thank you for watching. Have a great week. We're going to move on to deck number 3. And finally, hello, those of you who chose deck number 3. Let's have a look and see what we've got for you. We've got the Light Seers Tarot for you, but we're going to start you out with a message from the Quantum Oracle and see what it has to say. Messages for card number 3, please. Thank you. And we have, oh, interesting, we've got a creative endeavor. Now, you are not the first one to get this card, so that's very interesting. So you may have been trying to decide between deck number 1 and deck number 3. And deck number 1 also got this card, so there could be a connection there. If you haven't already seen that reading, you might want to go and check it out. However, this is an event card, so there could be some sort of event this week that has some creativity tied to it. Now, you could be going to one of your children's recitals. Maybe one of your children brings home something that they have made, something they've created. You could be making plans to do some projects, some do-it-yourself projects, okay? And there's just a little creativity in the air. You could be attending something like an art gallery or something like that, or even a movie that's creative, right? So you could have some sort of event that does center around creativity. Now, this can also be you feeling a little bit more creative. Maybe you're finding new sources of inspiration. Maybe you are looking at your life and going, you know what, I need a little bit more fun, right? Life is, I've kind of lost touch with my fun side, with my inner child. And so this can be something where maybe you want to pick up that paintbrush, and whether you're painting on canvas or painting on your walls, right? Maybe you just want to spruce something up. You might want to be beautifying your home, right? Because we do have, with the full moon coming in, we do have this energy of Venus, and which is about beauty and creativity and that kind of stuff. So, so if you are looking around your house going, oh, yeah, you know what, I like my house or whatever, it's fine, but I just feel like it's a little bit stale. And one of the cheapest ways that you can spruce up your house is what? Paint a wall, right? Like a bucket of paint, right? Bucket of paint, a paintbrush, you're good to go. So you could be doing something like that. Maybe you're rearranging your furniture, decluttering, right? Something that does have a little bit of creative flair to it. But you could also be making some more space in your life for doing the things that you find fun. You might be learning a new skill, or maybe you're looking into taking music lessons, or, a creative writing class, right? Something like that. You can also be creative in your garden, right? So this can be the energy here where you just want to do something to expand your mind, but also have a good time while you're doing that. So very creative week for you guys. You could also, if you're working on a problem, right? Like let's say you're at work or something like that, and you've got something that you're trying to do. This can be where a logical approach may not necessarily give you some results that you want. So maybe you need to get a little bit creative, right? A little bit of creative problem solving. And sometimes logical thought processes are necessary, but sometimes we need that little creative flair. So we have here the 8 of Pentacles, working hard, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so we're very centered around resources and money. We've got the 10 of Pentacles crowning you there, and we've got the Hermit. Okay, Some of you are very much nurturing your home, nurturing your environment, okay? And maybe you're spending some time at home, or you feel like this is necessary at this time. It's very slow moving energy for you guys for your week, which it might be a welcome relief, okay? So we do have the Eight of Pentacles here, which is an energy of being very productive, very resourceful, paying attention to details, but getting results. Right? It's a very positive card, okay? You're putting in some time and effort into some endeavors, but it's to improve something or it's to get something finished, right? But it is one of paying attention to detail, getting things done, maybe even learning something. The Eight of Pentacles can show that some of you are ready to level up in something, or you are just not far from the finish line, so keep on going, don't lose your focus. The Eight of Pentacles can be an energy of getting ready to take the next step. So it's where the employee becomes the boss, where the worker bee might become the supervisor, where the student becomes the teacher or the apprentice graduates, right? That kind of thing. So with the Eight of Pentacles, you could be assessing the life that you've created, and you could be kind of focused on, okay, how do I level up, right? Some of you could be getting something that you've wanted, something that you've been working towards. We do have the Queen of Pentacles here, which is right in the heart of your reading, by the way. And the Queen of Pentacles is very successful, very abundant, okay, very calm, very nurturing, very patient, okay, in this energy, but also very receptive and open. So this can be where maybe some of you do get what it is that you've been looking for, that you've been working towards. So some success on your horizon here. The Queen of Pentacles is like, I've got everything done that I need to get done, and now I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to take care of my environment. I'm going to take care of the people that I love, and I'm also maybe going to take it easy, right? So the Queen of Pentacles does show a beautiful, nice, calm state of affairs. It does show some stability and security in your week, and it may actually represent a very helpful person, right? The Queen of Pentacles can be your energy, cool, calm, and collected as a cucumber, right? Focused on your home, your goals, your family, right? But this can also be a helpful person. This person can maybe have some resources for you. Maybe they give you some ideas. Might be someone that you partner up with or someone that you spend some time with. It can be a family member. It can be a friend, maybe someone that you consider family, right? And they're just a pleasant person to be around, right? So this can be a wonderful connection for you. You could be meeting new people, perhaps, all right? Or maybe making new business connections here as well. Got a lot of money going on with all of this energy. So you could be focused on your home, your money, your resources, right? But with that Queen of Pentacles, you could get the resources. If you're looking for some resources, right, this is where you might take a creative approach, right, to better your situation in some way. So, for example, if you want to spruce up your living room, or maybe you need new patio furniture, and you could be like, well, I don't really want to spend a lot of money. Four of Pentacles. Okay. I kind of want to protect my resources a little bit. I don't want to go overboard, right? This is where instead of spending a pile of money, maybe you repurpose something. Right? You might be scrolling through like Facebook Marketplace or something like that, right? See if anyone has any like used goods for sale, something that still have decent. Hey, my sister just got like for free, by the way, she got this beautiful patio set, that like, it's like kind of cubed. It's very heavy duty, and it just sits outside for like a couple of years and still stays together, that kind of stuff. Anyways, the stuff you can really lounge on and be comfortable on. Anyways, for free. It was just someone remodeling their house in my dad's neighborhood, and there it was for free. So she made me pack it into my vehicle, which was fine. And there you go. And so it was wonderful. So we can find resources, and we can find ways to save money while also getting what we want. And we can be a little bit creative in that, right? You could also maybe buy something that's like distressed furniture or something like that, and maybe give it a little bit of a sand, give it a little bit of a coat of paint or something, and voila, it's new to you. So if money is a little bit tight, Four of Pentacles, maybe you don't want to go overboard, but you still want to make some improvements around your house and your home somewhere, right? You may be getting creative and resourceful in some way. You may, hey, maybe you also get a little bit of luck and find also a brand new to you free patio set or something, which you've just been waiting for, right? So this can be really awesome for you guys. But yes, we do have the Four of Pentacles. So this is sometimes known as the Miser card, right? We're holding on to our pennies. We're holding on to them really tight. We're protecting our money or our resources or our time. So the Four of Pentacles can be a reminder here that we've got a good foundation in our life, right? We've gotten to a certain place in our life, but there's a little bit of a hunger for more. So this can be where some of you are very career focused this week, and you're like, I've gotten to this place, I'm making this salary, I've got my needs met with the Four of Pentacles, but I don't have a lot of extra. And with the Queen of Pentacles, you're like, I want the extra. I want the abundance. I don't want to have to worry about money. So in this energy, you could be really trusting in yourself and the universe that there is more abundance to be had, right? And it's a matter of, maybe playing a waiting game for some of you. Queen of Pentacles is very patient, right? Eight of Pentacles shows that there might be some career moves that are opening up in the near future for you, or that can open up for you, right? But we need to be open to it. Four of Pentacles does tend to be a little bit protective, right? So, but there is potential here to make more money. So you could have some doors that are opening for you, or maybe that's just where your goals and focuses are, right? And, maybe take a different approach if nothing's working right now. The creative energy does show like, I'm not going to do things the same way necessarily as I have been doing them. I'm going to do them a little bit differently. I'm going to get creative in how I approach life or how I tackle this issue. And this can open some doors for you. But the Four of Pentacles does show that maybe you have an opportunity to save some money while also getting what you want. It also does show a need to open up, right? Because this can be a little bit closed off. It can be a little bit protective of your home, your resources, your time. So be discerning with those things, your money, your resources, your time, all of that kind of stuff. Be discerning. Know the difference between wants and needs. Know when to work hard, Eight of Pentacles, and know when to take it easy, Queen of Pentacles, right? Know how and when to find and establish that balance in life, right? Because it's easy to get wrapped up in working hard. And maybe some of you do put in some overtime this week, so that it gives you a little bit of extra spare cash to do the things that you love or buy something that you do desire. But we need to remember that money is energy. Number one, when you really realize that money is energy, you look at it a little bit differently. But also realize that, yes, we all have things that we need. We have a roof over our head, food on the table, people to provide for in some cases. But we do need to recognize the importance of taking that time to nurture ourselves as well. Because if we don't recharge our own batteries every once in a while, then we fall into like despair, we fall into exhaustion, all that stuff. And it's not easy to take a step back and to find more balance, but it is necessary. Ten of Pentacles, this is what's on your mind, your goals, your thoughts, your possibilities, what you're thinking about in the Ten of Pentacles is your home, your family, stability, security, abundance, success, all of these wonderful things. How do I make more money? What do I need to do? I'm waiting for something, right? The Ten of Pentacles can be something on your mind that you're waiting for. And the Ten of Pentacles can be where we do get help or resources or inheritances, gifts and things from our family or maybe from our workplace, right? Some of you are maybe waiting for a bonus or a raise. Maybe you're waiting for an opportunity for a promotion in your home, right? Maybe someone is giving you something, right? Giving you a little bit of a helping hand. This can be where you are maybe expecting an inheritance of some kind, right? And the Queen of Pentacles, again, can be a very helpful person. And so this can be perhaps someone in your home or your work that is, giving you an opportunity, opening a door for you, or someone that does give you a gift, right? We can get gifts from all sorts of interesting places. But the Ten of Pentacles is a really awesome place to have your head, right? And, I'm focused on all of these things in my material world, the things that make me feel safe and secure, but I also know that I have everything I need right here, right now, right? I've got my family, I've got my friends, I've got my home, I've got all these things to be thankful for. And this can be really living in an energy of gratitude. And when we live in an energy of gratitude, what do we get? More things to be thankful for. It's the way the universe works. Why? Because we're putting out that energy, and this is what we're attracting back. So some of you could have something really interesting and really abundant and really magical and really prosperous that's opening up for you or flowing your way, or you're just knowing and trusting that you are on the way up. We do have the Hermit, and the Hermit is really what's holding you up this week. All right. This is what's creating your foundation for your week. This is also your feelings, your subconscious. So some of you are really just trusting your instincts, trusting your inner guidance system. Very spiritual card is the Hermit. But you're also maybe knowing, then feeling that you need to slow down a little bit. The Hermit is where we go into hermit mode, right? We take a step back from things. We find the quiet places. We meditate, right? Great week for you to do some meditation with that full moon, right? But we do find that quiet space. We do take the time we need to recharge our batteries, to replenish our energy, our heart, our mind, our soul. The Hermit is very much a solitary energy, but also is one in seclusion, right? And with that Queen of Pentacles, maybe you have a quiet week this week and you're not going out a lot, right? Maybe it's out of necessity, maybe because of money, or maybe just because you're tired, right? Or maybe you just feel like I like spending time at home with my family or with myself, right? With that Hermit card. So, and it's a nice, calm, relaxed kind of energy, or maybe you're feeling like you do need to find time to relax. But the Hermit brings in a healing energy as well, right? So there could be something that is getting fixed, that is getting healed this week, either internally within you or externally with your connections, your relationships, your workplace, that kind of thing. This can be the Eight of Pentacles where you're focused on fixing something, right? And it's like you've got the skill and the experience to fix it, or to deal with an issue. So maybe you get a little bit of a bonus because you've jumped right in and helped someone, and maybe it's not even your job. It's just that you've got the skill and experience to work something out, and you could end up with some sort of recognition for that in some way. The Hermit is also a little soul-searching energy. So again, maybe some of you are feeling a little bit contemplative this week, right? And it's like, I just need to pause, I need to connect, and I'm doing a little bit of soul-searching. What do I want? What's going to make me happy? What's going to make me feel like I've got long-term stability, security in all the areas of my life that are important to me? Why am I here? Or what is the path that I should take to make all of my dreams come true? So that Hermit energy, it's important to step back every once in a while and take a breather, take a time out to connect with our energy and maybe to clarify some things within. But there can be maybe a little bit of a magical element, magical energy coming in here as well. Okay, and the thing is, the Hermit card is number 9. And even though it's Virgo energy, okay, number 9 is the 9th sign of the zodiac. The 9th sign of the zodiac is Sagittarius. And what do we have? A Sagittarian full moon. So this can be an indicator that there's something very interesting going on at the time of this full moon that we have on the 23rd. And just pay attention to signs, symbols, synchronicities. Pay attention to things that maybe you would normally dismiss as a coincidence, and pay attention to your dreams as well. There could be something opening up here for you, or some message or guidance that's coming in for you. So just keep that open heart and keep that open mind. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please like, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. Sharing is caring. It does let YouTube know that you like your reading, so it shows it to more people, keep that algorithm happy, but it lets me know the same thing, which is very important to me. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.